At the beginning of the film, we see an 18-year-old lad named Jack. Jack spends his holiday at his father's home. Jack's father's name is David, and his connection with him is strained. When Jack's father, David, returns home, he tries to talk to him, but Jack does not respond and departs in rage. The next morning, while smoking on the balcony of his room, Jake notices a lady below, is quite attractive to her, and then comes down and begins hiding her. At the same time, David arrives and he informs her that the lady is the maid of his house and her name is Maria. David introduces Jack and Maria to one another, and then Jack walks out with his camera for photography because he was really loved of photography. On his way home, he runs into Maria again and begins talking to her. Jack informs him that his mother divorced him when he was little and subsequently his father remarried. Jack despises his stepmother to no end. As a result, Jack is still enraged at his father. The next day, Jack goes out to take another photo, and this time he discovers a girl. There's a lot of conversation between these two, and the female begins flirting with him. When these two are conversing, Maria passes through her cycle and sees them both conversing. Then Jack ignores that girl and returns home. When he returns home, he begins silently clicking Maria's portrait. After that, he runs into Maria in the kitchen and she questions him about the girl. Maria questions why he became home so early if he could have spent more time with that girl. Gradually, Jack becomes more drawn to Maria, and both of them begin talking excessively. Jack tells her that he is much more at ease with her. Then Jack shows Maria his mother's photo and tells her that she looks just like his mother. Maria and Jack converse a lot, and she tells him about her sad past. She informs Jack that she became pregnant when she was only 16 years old and that her lover abandoned her while she was pregnant. Despite this, she gave birth to a boy, and the worst part is that he is no longer with Maria. Now, both of them are gradually telling each other about their sorrows. David wanted to enhance their relationship with Jack, but due to his busy schedule, he was unable to devote time to Jack. When he speaks to Jack, Jack does not respond well and becomes enraged with him. Because of his job, David has to leave the town the very next day. Maria and Jack are the only ones now left in the house. Maria tells Jack that David adores her and that he should communicate with her more often. While sleeping that night, Jack sees Maria's photo in his camera and begins to fantasize about her. The next day, Maria's ex-boyfriend arrives at her house to meet her. Maria then speaks with her ex-boyfriend. Then Jack is listening to both of them. Maria's ex-boyfriend tells her that he still loves her and that if she wants they can start over. But Maria does not want to be with him, which is why she denies him. Maria's ex-boyfriend then departs from there. Now it's Jack's birthday the following day. When Jack walks into the kitchen in the morning, Maria greets him with a birthday greeting. However, Jack expresses his desire to hug and touch her. Maria feels uneasy after hearing all this, and she refuses him. Despite Maria's protest, Jack attempts to touch her. When the doorbell rings, Maria strikes him. So Maria goes to the door and opens it. Then there's a young lady outdoors. It was the same girl that Jack was talking to, and then Jack goes out with her. But he does not spend much time with her after that, and he returns home. When he returns home, he notices Maria crying and approaches her to talk to her. Jack tells Maria that he considers himself to be her son and that he wishes to hug her. After hearing this, Maria accepts and the two of them hug. Only then does Jack begin carrying her. But Maria has grown to enjoy it all and does not stop touching Jack. After a while, in the midst of all of this, Maria comes to a halt and departs. Then Jack pursues him. Maria informs him that everything is incorrect and that she is 40 years old while he is only 18. We both don't have a future. Then Jack uses his words to persuade Maria and she agrees. Then after being intimate, they are intimate together here. Maria reminds Jack that he should be respectful to his father. When Maria is working in the kitchen the next morning, Jack approaches her from behind and hugs her. Meanwhile, his father returns home. The two swiftly split ways. After returning home, David greets Jack a happy birthday and gives him his birthday gift, after which he asks Jack for dinner and Jack refuses to go to dinner and live in rage. Then Maria approaches him and tries to persuade him not to talk to his father. In this manner, and the next time Jack visits his father, they both drink. Following this, both of them share their feelings over a drink. Here, David learns out that his son believes he remarried because he didn't love his mother. David then explains to Jack that he remarried so that he could take care of you. Finally, David tells Jack that he loves him and will always adore him. Meanwhile, David falls asleep the next day. Maria and Jack visit in a park and spend time together. Maria then drives him to her home. In the house, the two get close, and Maria tells Jack that her son was murdered in an accident when he was a toddler. Hearing this, Jack hugs her and they become intimate. After that, Jack returns home and speaks nicely to his father for the first time. David is likewise ecstatic to see this. After this, Jack's vacation will be over and it will be time for him to return home. Jack then packs his bag and kisses Maria goodbye before departing. He then meets his father and hugs him as well. We might conclude from this that Jack has forgiven his father and their relationship has improved. After all of this, Jack departs. Following that, we see Maria seeing her mother. She informs her mother she is pregnant and her mother hugs her and sobs. And Maria became pregnant as a result of Jack. In the final shot, we see Maria who is overjoyed since she is expecting. And this is where the movie The Maid ends. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, until next time.